Today what we're going to do is we're going to work on salads. I love salads. This is one of my favorite ones. Strawberries are looking beautiful right now, so we're going to use a strawberry vinaigrette, grilled chicken, feta cheese, some nice toasted almonds, some spring greens. It's going to be a beautiful salad. And what we're going to start with is we're going to start with the vinaigrette dressing. Now your vinaigrette dressing is basically 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar, and then you can add to it to embellish it and make it and turn it into whatever you want. Now since I'm going to be using fresh strawberries for the salad, I decided that we would go ahead and we would use the fresh strawberries for the dressing as well. So I'm going to take my blender. I've got some nice fresh strawberries. I'm going to take a half of a quart of strawberries. The other half's for the salad, half's for the dressing. Now this dressing you can keep in the refrigerator for a week to 10 days and it'll last just fine. We're going to put our strawberries in here whole. One more, I think. Then here I've got 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I'm going to do squeeze of half of a lime. I like a little onion in there, so I want to keep it a lighter onion flavor. So I'm going to add some scallion, just rough chop in here. Now for the vinegar, I'm going to use a balsamic. So I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of balsamic. And then for my oil, I've got a mix. I've got canola oil and olive oil. And we're going to start with just about a 1/4 cup. We're going to put the lid on the blender. And we're going to just start pulsing it. And then let it go. And as it's going, I take the top off. I'm going to drizzle the oil in. And as the oil gets in there and it starts to emulsify it, it takes on kind of a creamy texture, but there's no mayonnaise in there. It's just oil, it's vinegar, a little bit of sugar. Now if you don't want to use the sugar, this would be something that you could use a little agave syrup, you could use a little maple syrup in there. But I just want to slowly add this in to where I get a nice dressing consistency. And I think that'll about do it. And that's it. That's your dressing right there. We're going to just kind of check our consistency so you can kind of see it's a dressing consistency. Taste for flavor. Flavor is good. If anything, you may need to add a little salt into this. But that's it. That's how simple it is to throw together a fresh fruit vinaigrette dressing. May look like it has mayonnaise, but there's no mayonnaise. You watched, you saw, I didn't put any in there. Now for our salad, what we're going to do is we're going to take some nice baby greens, some spring greens here, and you want to mound them up on your plate. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want a flat salad. You want to mound it up. You eat with your eyes. So if it looks aesthetically pleasing, it's going to be aesthetically pleasing. Then I've got some green grapes I'm just going to cut in half. So even if this is the middle of winter, and you want a little taste of spring, or it's in the spring, or it's in the summer, you can use different fruits that you want. So we're going to put our grapes around here. They kind of blend in. It's that hidden surprise for you. And then we're going to take some red pepper. I cut them off, and then I always want to take this white center out. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to dice them, and then kind of put them on an angle to your knife. And then just add a different dimension to them so they're not all the same. Kind of end up with some diamond shaped pieces. We're going to sprinkle some of the red pepper on here. Then I've got a grilled chicken breast. Now you can do it hot or cold. This one is going to be cold because I don't want to wilt the lettuce right now. So what you want to do is you want to trim up your chicken breast. And then we're going to slice on a bias. And then we're going to shingle this over the top. So we have a nice chicken, fan it out, looks bigger than what it is. We're going to take some toasted almonds, sprinkle those around. We're going to take some feta cheese. I really like feta cheese. This is one of my faves. So I always buy the block. And I'm just going to kind of crumble some feta over the top. Now if you have a garden and you have fresh mint, This would be a nice little trick for put some fresh mint in there and hide it. We're going to take our nice emulsified strawberry dressing and we're just going to kind of drizzle it over and around. And then you can always pass the dressing on the side. And again, this dressing you can put in a container, you can wrap it up, put it in the fridge, it'll last you another week or so. So here you are, here is my grilled chicken salad with strawberries. Oh, speaking of the strawberries, I guess I should add my fresh strawberries before I forget. We'll take 2 or 3 of our strawberries, cut the tops off, slice them down. Again, it's all about color, it's all about height, it's all about blending your flavors. Get in the kitchen, have some fun. And there you have it. There's a strawberry chicken salad.